I'm channeling my inner Xavier right now, and I'm forgetting who's next, but I am going to take a good guess. I think that's that our East Side's good and dear friend, Tim Morris. Yes, it is. You guys give it up for Tim.
All right, folks, here's the deal. I'm going to flail around and make guttural sounds, and y'all are going to laugh at me. Shouldn't be difficult, okay? What a great night. Let's go to the news, shall we? So much going on. Fire, flood, famine, pestilence, wars, and rumors of wars. An underwater earthquake triggered a tsunami, which engulfed the island nation of Tonga. What, may you ask, is a tsunami, and where is Tonga? Like, who gives a shit, right? Madonna got a breast reduction, and Jeffrey Dahmer's Speedo was sold at auction for an undisclosed amount. I feel better now. Anyhow, what about all this crappy weather, huh? What do you think of all this crappy weather? There's one thing to be said about all this crappy weather. It sure brings in the homeless. Anyway, I hear a lot about weather, huh? A lot of new weather terminology kicking around. We got a little thing called a bomb cyclone. You ever heard of a bomb cyclone? All right, we got the bomb cyclone. We got the polar vortex. We had one of those just recently, a polar vortex and a bomb cyclone, okay? And we've got another thing called an atmospheric river. Atmospheric river, a new one, all right. We got the atmospheric river, we got the polar vortex and the bomb cyclone. The heat dome. All right, ever heard of a heat dome? That'll be coming up in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. We have a heat dome, we have an atmospheric river, we have a polar vortex, we have a bomb cyclone. An atmospheric river, polar vortex, bomb cyclone, and a sharknado. Look out for the crappy weather. It's coming, folks. So I hear that people recently, I had to tell someone to suck my dick. You know why I had to say suck my dick? No, why? I'll tell you, because saying kiss my scabby white ass just takes too long. Simple syllabic economy. Suck my dick. All right, folks? But we had this, the other week I was at comedy. I was just here to watch the show. And one of the comics, he had a rather lousy set. He bombed. And he was in the back of the room and he was sulking. And he says, I don't have to do this. I've got a good day job. I am a dermatologist. Sure made my skin crawl. And then he got all pissy. He says, I don't want to come here anymore. I can get this kind of abuse at home. Folks, this is the kind of abuse you can't get at home. Got to go out for it. DoorDash won't bring it. Grubhub won't handle it. Uber Eats maybe, if you ask nice, all right. So, folks, stalker. Who was talking about a stalker? Trevor Smith was talking about a stalker. Stalker story. I was at one of my favorite cafes, and the wise guys sitting up at the lunch counter were talking about stalkers. And the server, she kind of perked up and said, I had a stalker. She was bragging. She was proud of it. I had a stalker. This guy used to come to my restaurant all the time. He was real sweet, real nice. He used to bring me little gifts. And then he came up and said, we're going to live together. And she was like, ooh. And she told him, she wasn't in with the program. And then she mentioned it to her friend, the cop. And her friend, the cop, took him on the side and broke his kneecaps. It was all true, except for the kneecaps part. The laugh is on kneecaps. Otherwise, it's true. Anyway, this set is going really, really well. And so I'll leave you a lot of anxiety going on in the world. And I'll leave you with some comforting words from our friend Alanis Morissette. Remember, folks, everything's going to be fine, because I got one hand in my pocket and the other hand's fondling a kiwi. See you folks, too much.
But you should know these colors that you're shining on.